joined by Coach Izzo. Coach, if you want to start with an opening thought.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed in the way we played. I thought our guard play was very poor early. We got in a little bit of foul trouble with AJ, with Malik. We were playing okay when Aaron, I didn't see these flagrant fouls. I mean, there's more stoppage right now in a game. It's no fun to even play the games. It's hook and holds, it's stoppage. I'm not saying right, wrong, or indifferent, but there was a lot of Aaron's call, when he's going up for a shot and he gets hit, and I didn't see it. So, but that changed the game too. We were, going to the free throw line. We were 3 minutes left, and all of a sudden, a couple of baskets, and then you're down 11. Then we start out the second half, and 2 big stops, 2 big baskets, balls on the floor. We didn't dive after it, in my humble opinion. They get a 3, and then it went downhill. So they played pretty good. We did not play very good. So we got some work to do. I'm looking forward to Sunday. That's it.
All right, our first question will go to Larry Lage.
Tom, you addressed what I was going to ask about, that loose ball when the game was, they're competitive. How much does that bother you, an effort-related play that wasn't executed, I guess?
I'll just say you've known me for 30 years. You figure it out and write it what you want to write.
Our next question will go to Brendan at the Impact.
Hey, Tom, I know you already talked about it a little bit, but that foul on Aaron Henry, would you say that was the turning point in the game for your team mentally?
Well, I'll be honest with you, it shouldn't have been. It was a big call because it put him on the bench. I did not see it, so I have no idea. I mean, you guys all saw it replayed. I mean, I did not see it. So, was it a right call, wrong call? I don't know. Was it a turning point? It was a big play. So let's just say that. And if it was the right call, it was still a big play. I would agree with you.
Next question will go to Lindsey Huddleston.
Hey, Tom, Joey mentioned looking forward to Sunday. You did too. Is this an opportunity to finally rely on that AAU culture of playing the team again real soon that can give you some get back the way you want?
I love you, Lindsey. Don't ever address me with AAU culture, okay? I have no interest in that. Address me with NBA culture of playing back-to-back. I have no interest in any other basketball. There's too much of that going on right now. So I'm interested in getting another shot at them. And they played well, beat us fair and square. I thought it was it was a strange game and a lot of weird calls, a lot of hook and holds. And until I see the film, I don't know what's right or wrong. There were some changing plays that we didn't make that I thought make a difference. Give them credit. They played well.
Duly noted. Appreciate that.
Next question will go to Chris Solari.
Hey, Tom, you mentioned it kind of getting away there after that one play, that loose ball. You guys had a little bit of momentum coming out of halftime. I guess when you saw it going away there, what do you think were the biggest culprits? I mean, did it look like dead legs, shots short, effort related? What did you think in that big stretch that they put it away was the biggest thing?
A lot of those things are all culprits, but it's hard to have effort related things coming right out of halftime because you should be a little bit fresher. But I don't know. There's no excuses for that. I think as it went longer, and I tried to, had to make sure I get some guys out of there. But no, it was I don't think it was any fatigue stuff. I think it was more, unless maybe some of the effort is caused by fatigue. But I didn't think those couple of plays that are maybe Michigan State lore, when those didn't happen, I thought we got in foul trouble. We got Aaron a little frustrated, and he's been playing so good. So we'll bounce back. We've been here before a lot this year.
As a follow to that, you mentioned about you get an extra day in there. How do you deal with them over these 2 days now to try and heal and mend for that?
I don't think I'm going to worry about healing. I think I'm going to worry about practicing. So at least one day I'll get to practice here. It's been one day in about 2 weeks, and we need it. That's not all their fault. But, you know, I thought we were really prepared. I liked it. You know, I got to admit, we didn't do some of the things we said we were going to do on some ball screens and that. That was individual players just kind of maybe not getting enough reps at it. So we'll try to fix those things and do a little better job. You know, I think we felt good enough that we played good enough in stretches, and we think we know why things went awry, and we'll keep that between me and my team, and then we'll go from there.
All right, next question is from Kyle Austin.
Tom, Josh, 2 for 10 tonight. Just wondering how you kind of thought he looked physically. I know you kind of thought he was really gassed the other night. And do you have to think how you kind of manage him going forward now?
Josh is okay. I mean, he's okay. They did a good job on him. It was a little bit of rough going, but we didn't run the stuff that we wanted to run, and that wasn't all Josh's fault. So we'll get Josh back on normal. He was great. I mean, after the game, you know, tired. I mean, he's going to be tired, but he wasn't dying or anything. Legs weren't gone. He missed a couple good shots. You know, a lot of people miss good shots, and you know, I got no problem with Josh and Aaron, none whatsoever.
All right, we have 2 final questions for Coach. We'll start with Stoney.
Yeah, Coach. A couple of things. First, Aaron, it looked like he was so good in the first half. Do you think the team was depending on him maybe too much? It was almost like him against Michigan, basically 1 against 5.
Yeah, I'd say that he got into that a little bit. We got into that a little bit. Sometimes, you know, when I got to put him at the point, you know, that people wonder why I don't want to play him or Josh. It wears you down to play that position if you play it right. And, you know, he did play well the first half until he got in that, you know, whatever. And did anybody see it? What was it? Do you know what happened? Hard to say.
Yeah, it looked like he was going up and he elbowed, but it was definitely not intentional. It could have gone either way.
No, Aaron's never done that in a million years. You know?
It was, and on a broader question, because the first half particularly, both teams, no flow of the game. It seems like the officiating just tries to take over, and it's a boring watch. I mean, they could complain, you could complain, but from the broader spectrum from college basketball, it's bad. It's got to stop.
Boy, did we just elect the president? Because if we didn't, I got Stoney for president. You know what? I'm dead serious. I agree with that. I agree with it. Me watching games. I mean, I watch 1 million games. And we've got so much stuff. We got that circle in there. You jump up and it's this. You got hook and hold. There's no flow to any game. I couldn't agree with you more. But that's maybe not the officials' fault. Maybe it's the rules committee. But, you know, there's no flow to anything. Hooray for you. Plus, if you say it, no fine. If I say it, although then again, who cares?
You don't have to worry. I'm not running for president. Thank you.
Our last question, we'll go to Stephen Brooks.
Hey, Tom, when you look at 3 straight games, you guys have shot in 30% overall. Is there any pattern there, I guess, that you're noticing in those 3, these past 3, or has each been kind of its own case?
I don't know. The 3 before that, we averaged 50%, you know? I mean, are we wearing down a little bit? Maybe. Are we, you know, not making shots? I mean, you know, it's really, really difficult when our best shooters are having to be our playmakers. And so we've had some problems there that will get straightened out, I think. But I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think it was a lack of, I didn't think we took a lot of bad shots. I thought we missed some good shots in the first half. And, you know, they missed some shots too. And so second half, we missed more shots and they made some shots. And that was the difference in the game.